Hi everyone, I'm Carlos Perez, and I want to say just a few things about a recent article called Justifying by Degrees, a grounded theory of men's decision-making process in infidelity. There are lots of studies that point to certain contextual factors or risk factors of infidelity. There are also lots of studies that talk about healing from infidelity. There are very few studies that focus on the actual decision-making process, the decision-making experience of deciding to have an affair. And that's where our study comes in. Our study focused on a group of men, and we asked them questions of what is your thought process? What do you tell yourself when you decide to have an affair? We found that the process of deciding to have an affair starts very slow with very small justifications, very small contextual factors, and it slowly builds into larger thoughts and larger behaviors that eventually give way to deciding to have an affair. This is important for two reasons. Clinically, if we can catch these small justifications early, if we can notice them at an earlier stage, then we can focus, we can practice a better relationship satisfaction, even protection from infidelity. But it takes catching these things early, and that's why this study is so important, because we have highlighted specific things that happen way before, specific thoughts that happen way before an affair even happens. This is also important because the issue of infidelity has not gone anywhere, and it's one of the most difficult things to focus on clinically. Whether you're a heterosexual couple, homosexual couple, or a non-married couple, infidelity is one of the hardest things to treat in a clinical setting. Future research needs to focus more on this kind of process, the decision-making process, the thought process behind having an affair, for men and for women. Future research can also focus on specific things like masculinity, insecurities, maybe even toxic masculinity. There are certain things that point to these early justifications that then slowly start to build, and I think more research needs to happen in those specific contextual factors where the early justifications happen. This is a timely article, and it's a needed article, and I think a lot of clinicians can benefit from it. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the article.